How do we master that God consciousness without meditating? We're going to talk about that today. This is Tom Kieran with the Be Something Wonderful studio of Higher Consciousness in San Diego, California, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Guys, welcome back. I want to talk about this idea of really mastering this God consciousness, this divinity within us, that field of infinite possibilities, right? This substance that we're all connected to, that we're all made of, without meditating. Now, what I want to say about meditating is nothing replaces meditating. Meditation is great. And I think there's a lot of heaviness when we hear meditation for those that are not into spiritual practices every day, because they either meditate and they go and they're expecting something to feel a certain way, or they're questioning whether they're doing it right or whether they're doing it wrong, or what they're supposed to, how to meditate and so forth. Guys, there's no wrong or right on that. You always are meditating with God. Always. Every thought you think is that direct connection to God. So let's take the heaviness off meditating. It's great, right? And probably like first thing in the morning or before you go to bed are the best times when you're still not caught up into the day. But that's not the only time. And even if you don't get to it, it doesn't mean that you're not meditating with God. You can meditate with God anytime, in any environment. And really that's really what you want. You want to be able to meditate with God continually, even in the midst of chaos or confusion or people around or whatever it is. So how do we do it? How do we get in touch with that? Well, remember that I am, that consciousness is your center. It's already who you are. So even if you're meditating first thing in the morning or at night, you're setting a time aside, or you're just walking around and you've got thoughts going in your head, you're always talking with God. That God is within you. So don't expect it. I think a lot of times we're looking for an answer outside of ourselves. We're looking for a voice that's not us, a voice that is this being that is outside of us. And guys, that's not what it is. You are that being. That inner being is who you're communicating with, that connection to God consciousness, that I am. And it's powerful. So don't give your power away by expecting to hear some voice outside of you, or expecting some vibration outside of yours, because it is you. It's not happening on the outside. This is empowering, right, to know that I am consciousness is always expanding and it's always expressing itself. So through every thought, why is every thought's creative? Why? And we talked about this. Why doesn't every thought manifest something? Because you have contradictory thoughts, or you're literally thinking different, so many thoughts during the day, and you're not getting the thoughts and feelings wrapped around one theme or one thought. That's the only reason. Otherwise, you're always meditating with God, right? And here's how you know, right? Here's how you know. Clearly nothing can replace meditating, but those are good too. But if you don't get to it and you don't do it, it's not a bad thing, because you're always meditating with God. But here's how you know that you're connecting. When you feel love, and I'm not talking about the love, conditional love, where it's based on a condition. Someone loves you back, or you love you love something, and you have expectations on that love. This is that unconditional warmness, that theme that you're connected with everything. When you're feeling that, then you are meditating with God, and you're always meditating. But you can. That's how you know you can feel the connection, right? If you're not feeling love, if you're feeling something in fear-based, if you're feeling anything in lack, then you're not connecting to it. You're meditating to it, but with fear-based emotions, and then you'll attract that into your life. So I want to talk a little bit about this. Cause and effect, they're really the same thing, right? It happens almost at the same time, right? The consciousness is the cause, but it's also the effect. So all the effects you see are part of that I am consciousness, right? Because everything's energy. So cause and effect and cause, we talked about the law of reversibility. Guys, it's the same thing. So as opposed to as we talked about before, as opposed to beating the drum of the effects, be the cause. They're the same thing. It's the same energy. Inside creates the outside. But they're the same thing. They're made of the same energy. They're made of the same I am, right? Because you created it. That outside stuff, that physical stuff we see, everything, this marker, my watch, whatever it is, me, my body, this stuff was created from the inside first. But they are one and the same. They are connected. This is to give you an idea that why you're meditating with everything all the time, because you can't separate yourself from that. I amness is who you are. You can't separate yourself from everything else. This is why it's so powerful. This is why your thoughts are so powerful and your feelings. You're unlimited. As much as you can think and feel is as much as you can create. As much as you can think and feel, as much as you can create. If you can imagine it, think it, and feel it, you can create it. Why? Because it already exists. Everything's already here in the now. This is pretty incredible, guys. This gets back to your unlimitedness. This gets back to meditate. Without meditating, your connection. This is how the masters do it, right? They know their thoughts and feelings equal outside conditions, but also the outside conditions equal thoughts and feelings. It's that law of reversibility. So as opposed to being reacting and creating from outside conditions, create from the inside. Guys, it's not unimaginable my Father and I are one, but my Father's greater to me, that you are God. But that consciousness, that substance, that first cause is greater than you because you're a conception. So it's that divine intelligence, it's that I am, it's that unseen reality that's the only true reality. That love, that only unseen reality is the only true reality. And what do you have to have more than anything? You have to have faith. According to your faith, be it unto you. This is what was said by Jesus. Said this, right? It's the faith in it. This is when he healed somebody, when he healed the sick. This is what he said, right? This is what does that mean? It means if the person being healed does not have faith that they're being healed, does not believe in it. You have to believe in it. Then you will not be. You get what you believe. This is what Jesus was saying, right? It's that perfect force within you. It's always staring within you. It's always in you. That perfect force is love. You get to express that any way you want. That's what I mean about mastering the God consciousness without meditating. You've got to walk in that I am and understand this, that every thought, no idle thought, there are no idle thoughts, right? That's how you master it. You are knowing that you're the center, having faith in that and walking in that, knowing your power, right? And of course, meditating in the morning or at night is great, but don't put so much pressure on yourself that you're supposed to do something a certain way or feel something a certain way. Every spiritual teacher will tell you something different. Why? Because it's unique to your I am. We're all connected by that, but how you express it is unique to you. Yeah? We'll talk more about this. This is Tom Kieran with the Be Something Wonderful Studio of Higher Consciousness in San Diego, California. We help you level up, become the best version of yourself. Guys, subscribe to our channel. We love subscribers. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. And comment and share the videos. That's how we get our message out. Yeah. Until next time, this is Tom. See you soon.